To all the party people in the place to be, we're back at it again with another episode of Parcel Simulator. We ended off, we completed day 8 and we added a bunch of stuff for automation, and then the game was forcing us to go to sleep. And that's where we ended the last episode. We're going to pick up on this episode where we left off. Um, we earned $4,700, so we processed a ton of packages with our new setup, but we also spent $3,500 reinvesting back in our automation. We're probably going to do a similar thing with today's episode, is try to process as many packages as possible and then reinvest that back into our automation. We do want to try to expand ourselves into a tier 3. We're going to throw away this trash because apparently we be partying whenever we end the episode. And we just generate a ton of trash. So we will take the free dollars. Everything looks good there. Kitty cat still doing good. All right. We're going to come in here. We got our automation left off where we got it. Can we do airplanes today? We cannot do airplanes today. Is there by any chance a contract for airplanes that's going to pay a lot of money? So 415. 4 valid inspected parcels going to Vacuna. Must contain 4 parcels. All parcels must valid approval stickers. Vacua. I don't know that we have anything for Vacua. You're going to pay me $55 for 1 valid parcel. Doesn't matter where it's going. Must contain 1 parcel. Must be valid. Okay. $55 for a package. All right. Let's just grab one of these. Pick that up. Where's this going? And it's going there. Which is not where the other contract was for. We'll drop that down. Hit that. Open that. Put that in there. Close that. You really just want one thing, huh? Alright, that was a quick $55. Let's check these other contracts. A to C shipping. Just want 7 parcels. No checks on the destination. They say it's for miscellaneous reasons, and you're gonna pay me $175. See, 7 I can get like 500, so that's not worth it. 4 parcels that are inspected and valid must contain 4 parcels. Yeah, 4 for 130, not worth it. 390. 2 valid and inspected parcels going to Jonathan. 2 parcels valid to Jonathan. We might have that over here. All right, that is Walker. Luna. Jonathia. Where did it need to go? I don't read too many names now. Jonathia. Okay, there we go. We need 2 of these. So that's 1. All right. Bruna. All right. That is Impland. That is that place. Kua. That is here. That's this place. Alright. That's these guys again over here. Organize these. There's Jonathia. Okay, we got 2 of them. Alright. Perfect. That's not a bad deal. 2 packages for $390. Alright. Alright. Pick that up. Throw that down. We'll hit the button. Alright. So we ain't even open for business and we already making dollars. Got that. Close that. Close that. And let's see, that should work. Give me 380. 390. Nice. Alright, cool. And we still got all those airline packages to go. And we could go ahead and open up tier 3. Do I want to go ahead and open up tier 3? Because I could finish. I need 1, 2. Let me get 3 corners and a straight. Shop. 1 straight. 3 corners. Check out. All right. So I'm gonna try to finish this thing off because this is gonna make my life easier. All right. Yeah, I like the game. I really wish. It annoys me that I gotta like block my doorway with these conveyor belts. I wish there was a way it was configured that I can do what I need to do without blocking, so I can still just kind of walk in. Like, can the conveyors like hang from the ceiling? Like that would be kind of cool. All right, E, pick that up and rotate, and we need to flip that guy. He goes there. Let's bring him over here. There's the straight one. And E, we'll pick him up, and he'll go there. And then this corner will go here. That, and then this corner go here like this. Right? I had that going the wrong way. Yeah, that goes that way. And that goes that way. And I had this going the right way, right? Okay, that's going the right way. And then I just need to connect those. And will they connect with 2 of these? So that's going that way. And does the math work? Does the math work? It does. Alright, perfect. Yep, that's working, that's working, that's working. Alright, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So now I can grab off of here, do what I need to do, and throw it on here to get there. Alright, perfect. And then I just need to do like a similar one to go down there to that one. But that's a long time coming. So let's unlock this tier 3. Because we want to get the... We purchased that. That gives us even more room, okay, to like do cool stuff with. Alright, but we're gonna keep going this vertical route. And we need the next anyway. Open for business. That's where we at. We open for business. That's where we're at. So packages that we need to process are going to come out here. Packages that are pre-approved are going to come out there. And failures are going to come out here. And we're automated. And then everything should merge in here. So this is the first time we've tried it with the merge. So let's make sure that's everything's going in the right direction. It is. Okay. And they're going to alternate. Are they going to zipper merge? Yeah, they're going to zipper merge. Okay, fantastic. And I guess to make it go faster, I could stand here and look for... Yeah, like that guy's pre-approved for airplane. I'll just drop him here. I can kind of look for the pre-approvals. I don't see one there. That's a pre-decline. I can do that to keep myself busy. And then this is invalid. I'll throw that there. And that is rocket ship. That's invalid. Okay. That's invalid. That's pre-declined. Alright, that is right. Okay, so let's put that down. Do our scanner. Alright, and he's good. No, I want to stop interacting. I want to pick this up. Alright. That's an error. And then that's Molland, yeah. And that's a train, okay. So we need to scan it. Interact, rotate. Scanner. He's good. Printer, we can slide over here. Are we taking trains? We are taking trains. So we can put him there. And that's pre-approved for a truck. So that should take that down. That's right. Okay. And we rotate. We scan. Alright, and we print. That was for an airplane. And Jonathea and train, okay. And we scan. Perfect. Print. Grab the package and we put them there. And Vokua and truck, okay. Scan. Alright, and we print. Alright, and we grab this. That's pre-denied. And we grab this. And that's pre-denied. Alright, and we grab this. And that is correct icon, correct country, okay. And we scan. And we print. Alright. Alright, that's good. Rotate. Scan. Alright, and we print. And Southport and truck, okay. And we scan. And we print. Bruno truck, okay. And we scan. Okay. Train and the country is right, okay. Alright, and we print. Alright, we got anything over there? We do not. Grady. Alright, that's right. And we print. Alright, let's do go back to doing it this way. Airplane, that's right, okay. So put that's oh wait, you know what, I can't put those there. Let me put them here. ship. That's an error. Alright. Alright, that's our pre-decline. Wrong weight. Pre-approve for the train. Alright. Some money. Go there. That's the right country. That can go there. That's a pre-decline. Put that there. That's a plane. Pre-approve for this. Okay. Pre-decline. I went a little slower. I'm not ready for processing it real time. I should be piling it up like I was. That's a pre-approved for a truck. Alright. That's a plane. And we're closed. So the packages we got are all that's left. So let's throw that down. Pre-approved or pre-decline. There we go. That's train. That's right country in a truck. And we scan. And we print. That's a pre-decline. There's 8. Why is that not going down? There's another pre-decline. Alright, and this one. Right country and a truck, okay. And we scan. Perfect. And that's a plane. Pre-approved for a plane. And that is helicopter. We don't do helicopters. At least not yet. Nothing coming out the failed side. Pre-approved for a plane. Alright. And that was correct country in a truck. And we scan. And we print. Alright. That's correct country for a plane. Anything pre-decided? No, none of those are pre-decided. That's a train, Yadonica. Okay, so let's put you there. Put you there. Unlock you. Pretty sure that's right. Country. Yadonica, yeah. And we scan. And we print. Yadonica airplane, okay. And that's Trenton and a train, okay. Implant is correct, and train is correct. And we scan, and we print. And country is correct. Input symbol is correct. We scan, and we print. All right, and country is correct. Symbol is correct. And we scan, and we print. All right. Countries collect. That's a plane. Countries correct. Symbols correct. Right. That's Southport. Yep. And not enough numbers. And we deny. We drop this down here. Perfect. All right, so everything's off the conveyors. So now we're back to this. Correct country, correct symbol. We scan. Perfect. We print. And we throw it on the conveyor. And that one's going to be the last one. So we got a Southport, and that is correct. Okay. We scan. We print. That down, and that's the right country, that's the right symbol, and we rotate, and we scan, and we print. Pick that up, and those are correct, and we rotate, and we scan, and we print. Go hit the button. That gives us more money. Outstanding. And now we gotta process these airplanes. All right, so that's airplane and the correct country. Now we scan. And we print. Drop it. All right, that's right. We scan, and we print. All right, got that. Throw that down. Grab another one. That is the wrong flag. This one. We scan. Did not pass the scan. Throw this down. And that is number 4. So Jonathea, that's right. That's right. Okay. And we scan. And we print. That's an airplane. We got so many airplane boxes. Correct country, correct symbol. We scan, not enough numbers. Yep. Deny. This will be number 5. Okay. That's all right. Country's right. Symbol's right. All right. That looks good. All right. Print that. Let me throw this down for the airplanes. All right. And then now we just got all the errors. So throw that down. All right, let's put this over here because we don't need to scan. And we print. That's 5. That's when that was 6. And that was 7. Yep. This is 8 right here. perfect. And throw that down. All right, we got this down. Now it's just all about automation. And we print that. All right. Throw that down. There we go. 9. That up. That down. Yeah, this is gonna be really fun once we get like the real automation and stuff going on, where it's like it's doing everything for us. That's gonna be fun. And deny that. All right, we got that. All right. And that's package 5. So all the packages are done. We can close that down. Get that money. I think this one's already empty. Nope, it's 3 of 8. Let's close that and get that money. All right, and now we need to buy the new thing. Shop. Let's see here. We want serial number scanner. Add to basket. And then let's get like 5 of those. Let's get like 4 of those. I don't know that we need a bridge conveyor yet. I don't know that we need a joiner. Toolbox containing a knife. Open and examine parcel contents. Grants access to the contents inspection license. Displays the acceptable weight class for parcels. Alright, I don't know that I need that. So I'm gonna have these automators doing all this stuff. Alright. Cool. So let's, and you know what? Let's order a medium pallet. Oh, you can pick different colors. I don't know what all the colors mean. I guess let's just do a green one. It's a large pallet. That can carry up to 6 things. That can carry up to 12. I think 500 is a waste. Let's just do this. Let's get a green one of those. All right. Storage racks. I don't think. I think this is enough to get my next set of automation going. Let's check the basket. So we got 1 scanner. We got 5 straightaways, 3 corners, and a small pallet. Let's check out. All right, perfect. And cool. And we're gonna open the pallet first. Where's that? Because then we can carry some of this stuff. That's the pallet. Perfect. So we drop that. Cue that. Okay, pick that up. You can carry multiple parcels at a time with the pallets. Attach parcels one by one, or hold the pallet and pick up parcels directly. Okay. So now if I come in here, can I pick these up? Oh yeah, I gotta hit the button. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Most I can put on there. All right, drop that and look at the other ones. Yeah, this is gonna save some trips. This is worth it right here. All right, there we go. Perfect. And let's just put that down. All right. So this is the thing we want. Q E. All right. So now what we want is rotate. We want the serial number to come in here. if it's a valid serial number, we want it to come out. This is what we want. We want it to go in there. So we don't want that. So we want it to come out of here. We want it to scan the serial number. If the serial number is valid, come out here. If the serial number is not valid, we want it to come out there. And join. Yeah, so now we need this. There we go. Is that going in the right direction? Yeah. So then all of our failures are still coming out here. Just perfect. And so now we just need a corner. Yep. Corner here, okay. And Q. And pick that up. We are going to put that here like that. Okay. Perfect. So package is going to go through here, and then get scanned there. And then we will need... Alright, so that's that. So then... These are our valid. So where's my other corner piece? There's one. So if I put this on here, put there like that, okay. Let me get straight. Alright, and we put this here. So these are the valids. And then let's get this. And we got this here. Okay, perfect. And then one more of those. And then here we need a, right here we need a, merger one. And did I buy another merger one? I don't think I did. It's just straight and corners. Yeah. So it's just straight and corner. Okay, so that can go there. Flip it. There. All right. So all my errors are going to come out this one. And then I'm almost getting all my good ones to come out that one. So then I need my desk to be here, right? No, my desk needs... I can do it from this side. So then my desk can be here. Right? I can go down a little bit. Yeah, so I can have the bad ones come out here. I can have the good ones come out here. And then I can throw the other good ones on here, and then I just need to make another trail to make the bad ones go there, and then I don't really have to leave the station. That would be kind of cool. And then rotate. I'm gonna move that there. I gotta move it back just a little bit. Move back to that line then. And then I can sit here and I can, okay, so we're doing boats now. I guess I unlock, oh, I did an invalid submission. Oh, all time, okay. So I've only gotten one wrong so far. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, so we got 1,200 bucks. We can't order anything else. Hopefully we can do airlines tomorrow. Not accepting exports today, so Tuesday. Where did I? It was in my tablet. It was my tablet where it said cargo type. So airplanes are Wednesday. So tomorrow we can do planes. That's awesome. The countries haven't changed. Serial numbers we don't need to scan anymore. Weight we don't scan anymore. Let's pay that bill. All right, perfect. Contracts. 415 for. I don't know that I have 4 Vakuas. Which one's Vakua? I have 2 there. Peruna. Another Peruna. Tan. Donka. That place. Okay. 3, 4. Okay, hold on. We can make some money. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. Alright, so that's 4 Vakuas. And you wanted 4 parcels that are valid going there for 415. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I've used my palette. Alright. Oh. Okay, so I still need to do this. I can't like shake them off the palette. Alright. Close you, hit this, and then that should be $415. Yeah, there we go. Alright, boom, there we go, perfect. Alright, I think that's going to end it for this episode. We will come back in the next one, and we'll run another day. We'll earn some more money. We'll deposit all these airplane packages, and then we'll continue to work on our automation. So where we're at on the automation is we don't have to do scanning anymore. We don't have to wait anymore. We got to hit tier 5 to get the country, where we don't have to do the country anymore. And I guess that's down here. So how much is this to tier 4? So tier 4 is oh, I got to do licenses. Okay. So what are the licenses that I got to do now? So billing we already checked. That we already checked. So licenses. So license to own. So now what we got to do is content inspection. So income increases income by $10. So that's good. Unlocks tier 4, and we get the parcel toolbox, and the parcel toolbox is 150. So for 650 we can do all those. Okay, cool. And then that's going to allow us to then start scanning for country, and so then we just got to make sure the cargo type is right. Nice. Okay, So we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. But yeah. We'll hook all that up in the next episode. So appreciate all you guys staying and watching. Thanks for supporting the channel with the likes and the subscribes. Really means a lot. Thank you all. I couldn't do it without you. If you have any tips or comments, please post them in the comments below, and let me know if there's any tips or tricks or anything I'm doing wrong, so we can get that corrected. But with that, everybody have a great evening, night, morning, wherever you're at, wherever you're watching this, and I hope that everybody's happy. Peace out.